Schwartz has blisted it to left center field, and it ain't coming back. And he's still got real estate. He makes it all the way.
Robbinsville Black Knight Marching Band under the direction of Mrs. Amber Watkins. Congratulations to our Marching Black Knight Band for their trophy haul at the North Henderson Night Tournament last Saturday. They placed third in class, received third place music, percussion, and second place color guard. The band will be performing pregame instead of halftime tonight in order to leave in the morning at 5 a.m. for Inca's Hand of the Sky band competition. We wish you luck, Marching Black Knights. The band would like to thank you, the community, sponsors, friends, and family for your outpouring and support. The band is humbled and filled with pride in our Black Knight legacy of kindness, generosity, and absolute competitiveness. The band would also like to extend a special thank you to their beloved band boosters, band parents, and to the Graham County School Administrator and School Board for their enormous support network. Thank you goes to Lynn's Place, Deborah Cheney, Papa's Pizza to Go, Fontana, Styles Body Shop, Roy's Nuts and Butts, Paige Jones and Cherokee Realty, Lori Waldron, our concession stand workers, the Lady Dragons, our Red Hat ladies, Kevin Hensley at the Graham Star, Bill Watkins, William Allen Rogers, Jasmine Boyle, our band parents, Jason Postel, the Robbinsville High School cheerleaders and Black Knight football team, United Methodist Church of Robbinsville, and Darren and Peggy Hyde. We'd also like to thank our staff this season, including Assistant Band Director Lori Aldridge, our driver, Mr. Bill Watkins, Mr. William Allen Rogers, also known as Blackbeard, and Coach Sarah Sublett with color guard and Jasmine Boyle. We would also like to give a special thanks to Band Boosters President Allison Grooms, as well as the rest of the Band Boosters and Black Knight Band concession workers. The band's 2024 captains include Drum Major Miley Hyde, Senior Lieutenant Percussion and Logistics Captain Murphy Shanahan, Brass Captain Shara Kirkman, Woodwind Captain Rosie Orr, Executive Guard Melissa Druin, Legislative Guard Sarah Cervantes, Judicial Guard Emily Boyle, Battery Captain Wade Rogers, and Front Ensemble Captain Jaden Boyle. And now the Robbinsville High School Black Knight Marching Band would like to share their competition show entitled Wanted, Dead or Alive, featuring music from the good, the bad, and the ugly, John Bon Jovi's Wanted, Dead or Alive, and original music by Luke McMillian.
Scared the rest of the people.
It's all way over. Don't worry about the band. Just the band's going to leave it. They asked to leave it. So
That's good. Fuck yeah, that's good.
told everybody knew in Murphy they didn't care.
Yes, I'm sure they were really hot on it.
They got a big game with Cherokee tonight. Murphy and Cherokee.
Get too excited. Made a blush.
They didn't get with it.
Some get shot. I think it's something I don't get. I mean, it's pretty. Yeah.
concocted their own brand of trouble.
Pizza.
Look at this.
These are upstairs.
Go Black Knights. Thank you to the Black Knight Marching Band.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Modell Walsh Memorial Stadium here under the Big Oaks. It's an added game here tonight on the Graham Star Sports Network, and we're glad every one of you have tuned in with us here on pay-per-view for Black Knights football against the TC Roberson Rams. Kevin Hensley with you here on Graham Star Sports, along with the rest of our crew, including Bella Eddings, Cheyenne Geyer, and the illustrious Alex Parton sitting over here to my direct right. Fans, we'll be back in just a few minutes after we step aside and thank all of our sponsors. We're actually only about 9 minutes away from our opening kickoff. We've still got a few festivities to get out of the way, our opening prayer, national anthem, and of course the coin toss. Stay with us, folks, here on GramstarSports.com.
We'll pause for a moment as Robbinsville High School senior Isaiah Brown leads us in a moment of silence. Please remain standing as our marching Black Knights perform the national anthem.
Dear Lord, thank you for allowing us to be here tonight. I pray that all the athletes competing tonight will glorify you and show good sportsmanship. I pray a hedge of protection over everyone competing. Thank you for all the blessings you give each and every one of us. Most of all, thank you for sending your son Jesus to die on the cross for our sins so that we could have a relationship with you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Isaiah. Captains representing the visiting TC Roberson Rams, number 1, LaRon Mills, number 12, Cohen Bohannon, number 53, Dada Boyd, number 61, Carson Thompson. Captains representing your Robbinsville Black Knights, number 5, senior Darian Ledbetter, and number 17, senior Cooper Adams.
So it's two captains for Robbinsville and a quartet for the TC Roberson Rams as we're back live under the Big Oaks on GramstarSports.com. You've got number 5, Darian Ledbetter, and number 17, Super Cooper Adams as the two captains for Robbinsville. And having a little trouble seeing some of the numbers, but you heard it from Mr. Crow over here to my left. Very glad to be back with you tonight for Robbinsville football. This is a game that got picked up just a few weeks ago. A lot of schedule shuffling had to take place to get this extra game in. And the Knights are here tonight. Still going to play Swain County next week in the Smoky Mountain Conference finale in Bryson City. And it looks like the Rams have won the toss, and Robbinsville will be receiving the opening kickoff. I'll get it out in just a moment. Game.
All right, Black Knight fans, let's get to our feet. Welcome to the field, your Robbinsville Black Knights.
And the Knights run through the banner at home one last time here in the regular season. Of course, Robbinsville coming into tonight's game with a record of 4-5 overall. The TC Roberson Rams are entering tonight's game with a record of 3-3.
Jake Farmer will kick the ball off to begin the game for the TC Roberson Rams. Back deep to return for the ball. 5, senior Darian Ledbetter.
Kickoff's up, and it's good, and we are off and running here on the Gramstar Sports Network. It was Bryce Adams that snagged the opening kickoff.
Tackled by number 30, Isaac Sims.
Isaac Sims on the tackle.
And Black Knight offense comes onto the field at their own 39-yard line. First and 10, Black Knights.
Knights will have it first and 10 at the 39 to begin tonight's ball game. I understand there's some choppiness on our stream. We're working to get that cleared up here in just a moment. First and 10 for Robbinsville. Knights with 2 in the backfield, and they'll hand it off to Roman Jones
15, senior Roman Jones
for the first tackle of the game. Cohen Bohannon on the stop. Picks up 2 yards.
Brings up second and 8 for the Black Knights.
And it does bring up second down and 8 to go. Pitch goes to Cooper Adams, and he's unable to hold on to it.
Goes around the right side, number 17, Cooper.
Incomplete. On the coverage, Jomar Darity.
Tackle play by number 6, Jomar Darity. Gain of a yard of the play brings up 3rd and 7 for the Black Knights. Oh, yes. 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
And on 3rd down, Adams will keep it across the 50-yard line. He's brought down right around the 45. That's enough for a first down, though. Tackle made by number 51, Anthony Johnson.
Tackle on the play by number 51, Anthony Johnson. 1st and 10, Black Knights.
And Cooper Adams unable to make the cut around the left side.
Tackled by number 32, Tariq Sabbert.
Looks like no gain on the play will make it second down and 10 to go. Glad all of you are with us tonight here on Gramstar Sports. Sorry, the Gramstar Sports Network. Bella and Alex up here with us in the press box tonight, helping our production. Cheyenne on the field Taking photos and a dive straight up the gut by Bryce Adams. It's a gain of 3. It will make it 3rd down and 7 to go.
Gain of 3 on the play. Black Knights move the ball down to the Ram 43-yard line, brings up 3rd and 7. It's 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
Pass complete across the middle to Roman Jones, and he's powered down a couple of yards shy of the conversion.
Jones on the reception for the Black Knights. Tackled on the play by number 4 is Swingham.
Ball on the 38-yard line. 4th down and 2 to go.
TC Roberson Rams bring up 4th down, 4th and 2 for the White Knights. It's 4th down football, fans. Let's hear it for your team. Timeout on the field.
Timeout call. It's our first one of the ball game. We'll step aside here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Welcome back, everyone, as we're back with you for 4th and 2, and it's a big one. Roman Jones dives ahead, and that should be enough to move the chains. It is, and that's a good strategy session. And the timeout, they gave it to the big Roman Jones, and his first down at the TC Roberson 35-yard line. Handoff up the middle is Jones again, and he picks up some positive yardage.
Jones on the carry to the White Knights.
Tackle made by Anthony Johnson.
1st and 10, Black Knights.
And we'll give him 10 yards and move the chains again to be 1st and 10 here on Gramstar Sports. A lot of folks still tuning in. We appreciate all of you being with us tonight on this unseasonably warm Friday night in Graham County. And flag on the play. It'll be a false start against the Robbinsville offense.
False start against the Black Knights. 5-yard penalty.
Other games tonight, Andrews hosting Hayesville and Murphy hosting Cherokee. So this is the only non-conference game here in the conference tonight. And it's a fight in the middle, and I mean a fight.
Adams on the keeper for the White Knights.
Adams up the gut.
Tackle on the play by number 50.
Greg Shell on the tackle. He got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Gain of about 6 on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Check
9
that.
for the White Knights.
He got back to the line of scrimmage and then tacked on 1 for good measure. 2nd down and 9 to go.
Again, yeah, that boys, you gotta snap that ball.
And it's going to be a
Penalty flags before the
false
play.
start again.
False start against the Black Knights. 5-yard penalty. Brings up 2nd and 14 for the Black Knights.
So the Knights keep doing the hokey pokey here. That's what it's all about. They're at the 29-yard line now. Second down at 14. Adams in the backfield has trouble. He is dropped for a sack.
Second down for a loss on the play.
I believe that was
Taken
32.
down by number 32, Drake Sabert. And Black Knight offense pushed all the way.
So after the big loss, it is 7 yards in the reverse, and you don't want that if you're Robbinsville. It will bring up third down and 21 to go. And a whistle on the field.
Official timeout on the field.
Not sure what it's about. Must have a wardrobe malfunction. I think they've got it straightened out. Third and 21 for Robbinsville from the 36-yard line. Adams pass way downfield. It's going to be way intercepted
Pass is intercepted
by Jomar Darity. And that'll give the Rams the ball.
Number 6, Jomar Darity on the interception for the TC Roberson Rams. And the Black Knight defense comes onto the field at the Ram 20-yard line.
And that's not a good way to end that drive. That was the first drive of the ball game, and it went over 7 minutes. Or almost 7 minutes, I should say. Robbinsville ends up coughing it up at the 20-yard line. As they unfortunately played fiend here at the stadium. Thank you, buddy. Pitch goes into the backfield. And a flag comes out near the end of the play. That could be a hold. Isaac Collins with the stop. So it will be a holding call against TC Roberson. 10 yards from the spot of the foul will back them up. All the way back to the 10-yard line. It'll be first and 20.
Brings up first and 20 against the Black Knight defense. Hand off up the middle, number 20, and Avery on the carry. 1774. Tackle on the play by number 72, senior Titan Tisateski, number 74.
Titan Tisateski on the stop.
Gain of 4 on the play brings up second and 16 against the Black Knight defense.
It'll be second down and 16 to go. Handoff in the backfield around the left side. And a big stop as he tried to make the cut.
Avery on the carry. Make that number 21, Canary Finley on the carry. Tackled by number 6, senior Bryce Adams.
Bryce Adams and company leading the tackle.
Finley flag on the play.
Penalty on the play. Hold against TC Roberson. Penalties declined due to the stop. Still third and 16.
Third and 15 against the Black Knight defense.
Give them 1 yard, excuse me. Be third down and 15 to go.
It's third down, Black Knight fans. And now goes to number 20, Avery.
Avery again, and Isaac Collins with his second stop of the series. Looking sharp here tonight. And that's a pickup of 3. Makes it 4th and 12.
TC Roberson Rams will punt the ball away. Number 4, Jim Swingham will punt the ball away for the Rams. 5 and 14.
Punts up, and it's a Butte. Right across midfield is picked up by Cameron Ellison. Still on his feet.
Taking down the number 23, Josiah James.
Josiah James with the stop. But that's a great spot for the Black Knights to begin their next drive on the Rams 38. I think it's kind of flat here tonight in the stadium. It's a weird atmosphere. Like we said, the fans just not here tonight as usual. We're glad all of you are here with us, though, on Graham Star Sports. Most of the rain today might have kept some people home. We're not sure. It's a very mundane feeling here at the Big Oaks. And the handoff to Super Cooper Adams.
Taken down on the play by number 50, Greg Shell.
And Greg Shell on the tackle. Pickup of 2. Make that, yes, 2.
2 on the play brings up 2nd and 8.
We'll make it 2nd down, 8 to go. Bryce Adams will hand it off to Roman Jones out of the back. And he'll get dropped
Jones on the carry for the White Knights.
right about the line of scrimmage.
Taken down on the play by number 34, DeAndre.
They will give him a yard.
Greg Shell.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 for the White Knights.
2:06 left to go here in the first quarter.
It's 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
And we had a little bit of premature action. False start against the Black Knights. And the 5-yard penalty will back them up to 3rd and 12.
Back at the 40-yard line brings up 3rd and 12 for the White Knights.
Knights not looking too disciplined on the line to start the game. That's 3 false starts here in the first quarter. Adams drops back on 3rd and 12. He'll pass it short, and it's underneath the outreached hands of Darian Ledbetter. That will bring up 4th down, 12 to go. Be 4th and 12 now.
Will punt the ball away for the White Knights.
Isaac Collins will head out for the punt. First one tonight for Robbinsville. Timeout called by T.C. Roberson. We'll take it with them here on the Graham Star Sports Network.
Ross Adams, you're watching the Graham Star Sports Network.
Run around the right side.
Quarterback number 1, LaRon Mills on the keeper around the right side.
And that was LaRon Mills, the quarterback.
Tackled on the play by number 72, senior Titan T.C. The Black Knight defense pushed out to the 36-yard line of T.C. Roberson Rams. Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
.40 seconds left and counting here in the first quarter. That's probably going to be all she wrote for the ball game, or the quarter, I should say.
Tackle on the play by number 72 is Titan T.C. senior for the Black Knights. Number 62, Jonah T.C. senior for the Black Knights. No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
So no gain on that one, and Rams are going to try to get one more in before we go to the second quarter. Pass will be incomplete. Zips across 2 different targets. That actually will stop the clock with 10.4 left in the first stanza.
Fastball's incomplete, brings up third down against White Knight defense, 3rd and 10.
And he is out in the open field, and I don't believe anyone in the vicinity is going to catch him. Touchdown for T.C. Roberson. So that was Zeb Swingham on the touchdown run, 64 yards. And the Rams strike here at the end of the first quarter. And looks like they're going to line up for a conversion. And it's going to be a pass. It's going to be a little high and a little wide as a result. Fans, we're going to step aside and go to the second quarter. Your score is 6-0 TC Roberson here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Sorry, the second quarter as we're back live from under the Big Oaks. Kevin Hensley with you along with the rest of our staff and crew for the Graham Star Sports Network. Alex Parton, Bella Eddings, and Cheyenne Geyer somewhere on the sideline taking pictures for the Graham Star itself. And the kickoff is how we begin quarter number 2.
30 and 32. Tackle on the play, number 30, Isaac Sims, number 32, Tariq Seibert. And the Black Knight offense comes onto the field at their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Black Knights.
And he drops him in the backfield.
Roman Jones on the carry for the Black Knights.
Tariq Seibert on the stop.
Loss on the play, number 32, Tariq Seibert on the tackle. Loss of 4 on the play brings up 2nd and 14 for the Black Knights.
And that'll make it 2nd down, 14 to go. And whistles on the play. Another false start on the Robbinsville offense. Boy, the Knights are struggling. That's 4 false starts in the first half for the Black Knights. And when you're 10 games into the season, you don't want to see that. It was a 5-yard penalty. We'll back them up to 2nd and should be 19 to go because it was a 4-yard loss before. But did they decline the penalty? No one's really sure what went on there, but I do know that was a sack on the quarterback. Number 53? 53. Dada Boyd on the sack for the Rams. And that'll back them up all the way to the 18-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and 27. My word. The Knights, let's just say they have a long way to go and not a lot of time to get there on 3rd down. Pass complete to the left side. A quick zip to Darian Ledbetter, and he'll get across the 30-yard line.
By number 51,
and the tackle made by Anthony Johnson. That picks up some yardage, but not quite enough. 15-yard pass, but it's still 4th down and 12 to go.
Number 4 is Zeb Swingham for the Rams.
And the punt is off. Collins has really shored up the punt game this year. And the ball will be picked up by Cameron Allison at the 28-yard line. And that's where 29, excuse me. And that's where things will begin, 1st and 10. All right. No gain. 2nd down and 10 to go. 9:24 left in the first half. Quarterback Ron Mills goes under, and it'll be a run up the middle.
Number 20, Avery on the carry.
Teven Avery on the carry.
Number 72, senior Titan Tedeschi for the White Knights. Gain of 4 on the play brings up 3rd and 6 against the Black Knight defense.
And the carry now by Mr. Finley around the left side. He'll get enough for a 1st down.
Finley on the carry for the Rams.
.52 Kazak Tedeschi on the tackle for Robbinsville. He's jogging off the field now, as is Cooper Adams.
Number 52, Kazak Tedeschi on the tackle for the Black Knights. Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
And the Knights push back to the 45. Still in Rams territory, but not for long, as Mr. Mills goes around the left side.
Ron Mills on the carry for the Rams on the quarterback keeper. Takes the ball down into Black Knight territory. Finally stopped at the Black Knight 43-yard line. Tackled by number 3, Luke Lovin.
Luke Lovin on the stop all the way out at the 43-yard line. And it's another 1st down. It's back-to-back conversions for the Rams here in Robbinsville. As wherever the Black Knights go for the playoffs this year, we'll be sure to stick along with them. Little jam up as they make the cut. That was Kason Buchanan on the tackle.
Rams. Tackle led by number 55, Kason Buchanan.
Mr. Avery on the run. Was a gain of 4. It'll make it 2nd down and 6 to go from the 39-yard line.
Black Knight defense pushed back to their own 39-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 6.
Finley around the left side, and he finds an open hole, and even Roman Jones needs about 10 yards to get him wrangled to the ground. Boy, he shot out of there like a cannon.
Taking down with number 15, senior Roman Jones. 1st and goal, TC Roberson.
What a quick sprint all the way down to the 7. That's a 32-yard pickup for Kanari Finley, and his 1st and goal to go for the Rams, who are threatening to open up a 2-score lead here in Graham County. Mills inside the 5.
Ron Mills on the keeper for the Rams.
And he will get sandwiched by a pair of Black Knights. Titan Tedeschi helping out the cause. 5-yard pickup.
Brings up 2nd and goal against the Black Knight defense.
And a heavy push. And I believe they stopped him short of the line. And we got a Black Knight that a little slow to get up. That's Titan Tedeschi. He's popping up now. Good to go. Third and goal from the 1 yard line.
Brings up third and goal against the Black Knight defense. Ball sits just inside the 1 yard line. It's third down, Black Knight fans.
Third and goal to go from the 1 yard line. And I believe they broke the plane that time. They sure did. And Mills on his third attempt inside the 10 finds pay dirt with 5:30 something to go here in the first half. 5:37 left to go in the second quarter. It is a backwards F. Thank you, Noah. 5:30 backwards F.
Rams line up for the 2-point conversion.
Well, the Rams trying to make it more of a football score. We'll see what happens here. Mills, flags, too much happening.
Dead ball foul. False start against the Rams.
False start against the Rams. Now they'll have to try from the 8 yard line. They haven't even sent out a kick team tonight, so maybe they like to go for the 2 every time.
Five-yard penalty marked off against the Rams crew at the 8 yard line. They'll attempt a 2-point conversion.
Pass complete to the left side. Now can he get in the end zone with it? He will. Flag on the play. And this is a penalty-heavy first half, to say the very least, tonight here in Robbinsville. And the official makes his way back over. So they come up with speculation in the press box. It is a block in the back against T.C. Roberson. And that will back him up, I believe, 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So that'll back him up to the 13-yard line.
Puts the Black Knight defense at the 13-yard line.
And they'll try it yet again. Take 3 here tonight. 12-0 Rams now here in the second quarter. Mills will just take off to the races. Still got a few to shirk, and he trips and falls at the 5. And the run will be unsuccessful. We'll be right back, folks. It's 12-0 here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Welcome back, everyone, to Modell Walsh Memorial Stadium under the Big Oaks. It's 12-0 T.C. Roberson here on the Graham Star Sports Network. And the kickoff return by Cooper Adams. He'll get dropped after a short return right around the 32-yard line.
Number 30, Isaac Sims.
They're going to mark it 33.
Black Knight offense comes onto the field at their own 33-yard line. First and 10, Black Knights.
First and 10 for Robbinsville now. Pass immediately out of the snap is complete, but Ledbetter just can't get his footing.
Pass complete to number 5, senior Darian Ledbetter on the right sideline. Tackle on the play for number 7, Shamar Darity.
Loss of 1 on the play. And that will leave him at the 32-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 for the Black Knights.
Adams on the carry. Still on his feet. Finally brought down inside the 35-yard line. Penalty flag once again comes out on the play. Obviously not a false start this time, but going to have to be a hold, I'm sure, on the Black Knights, as Robbinsville is already backpedaling before the referee even signals the infraction. It is indeed a hold on Robbinsville.
Call goes against the Black Knights. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Black Knight offense pushed all the way back to their own 22-yard line.
And now it's second down in Snydertown to go for the Black Knights.
Brings up second and 21 for the Black Knights.
Pass complete. It's a quick zip over the middle to Roman Jones, who is just swatting people away. Finally gets met by a host of Rams
15, senior Roman Jones.
and dropped out of bounds. And looks like he'll be all right to get up.
Tackled on the play by number 12, Cohen Bohannon. 7. Number 7, Shamar Darity. Black Knights move the ball back out to the 26-yard line.
So it's a pickup of about 4 yards after it's all said and done.
Brings up 3rd and 17 for the Black Knights.
A lot of effort from Roman Jones. And normally we'll pitch and say that at halftime we'll have some entertainment for you, but as you joined us at the top of the broadcast, our band performed before the game tonight. They're already gone, have a competition to get to, and they're leaving at 5 a.m. in the morning to get to it. We'll wish them good luck tomorrow. The Mites and the Midgets will compete in the Cracker Bowl tomorrow. That game kicks off at noon in Hayesville. The Pee-wees and the Termites will precede that, of course. So the Robbinsville against Swain County and Robbinsville against Hayesville in the Midgets matchup. No gain. Nothing happening. 4th and 17 as the Knights are just struggling to get in a rhythm here tonight. And the ball will teeter to a halt at the 35-yard line.
Comes onto the field, 3:33 left in the first half.
So 3:33 left in the second quarter. And the Rams will set up shop again at the 35-yard line. And indeed, pass complete to the left side. Tucker Jones immediately with the tackle, give the assist, I suppose, to Kaiser Teski.
Pass complete to number 28, Ben Owen.
Ben Owen on the reception.
Tucker Jones.
Gain of 6, 7, it looks like. Tucker is a sophomore. Yep. Run around the left side by Mr. Finley.
Hand off. Goes to number 7, Shamar Darity. Make that number 21, Kanari Finley. Taken down by number 7, Isaac
And Collins on the stop. That's your pay for tonight. She's paying her tithes. No gain. 3rd down. And I checked that. Now they've moved the ball up, of course. 1 yard pickup. 3rd down, 2 to go.
Defense pushed out to the 43-yard line. Brings up
2:24 left here in the second quarter.
And off to number 20, 10 Avery up the middle for the Rams. Black Knights pushed out to the Ram 47-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense. Tackle on the play by number 12, senior Quinn Jumper.
Jumper on the stop. It's enough to move the change, though. Mills rolls out. Pass downfield. It's complete. Darian Ledbetter right there to stop him, but the reception was good.
Darian Ledbetter, the White Knight defense pushed all the way back to their own 17-yard line, brings up 1st and 10 against the White Knight defense.
Man, what a heave. 35-yard completion, and that'll bring up red zone action once again for the Rams. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Bucks 16 and counting left to go here in the first half.
Number 4, Zeb Swingham on the carry off the right side.
Zeb Swingham on the carry for TC Roberson.
15 and 12.
Number 15, senior Roman Jones. Number 12, Quinn Jumper, senior for the Black Knights on the tackle.
And I believe we have a timeout call. We do, by TC Roberson. We'll be right back, fans. And we're back live with $1-2 left to go in the first half. Mills snaps to his left, and good coverage. And did the Black Knights recover that? Let's see what comes up here. Does not appear as though. Looks just like an incomplete pass, but must have been a live ball, I guess, but the Rams are able to recover it.
Ball's ruled a fumble, and it's recovered by the TC Roberson Rams. Ball sits at the 25-yard line of the Black Knights.
That is a big loss all the way back to the 25. We'll bring up 3rd down at about 18 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 18 against the Black Knight defense. It's 3rd down, Black Knight fans.
30 seconds left to go. Field is indeed looking a little rough. Of course, the rain today didn't help much with that. Dead grass this time of year.
Penalty flag on the play.
Penalty flag comes out on the play. Two penalty flags. A lot of laundry on the field. See what the call was. It is an ineligible receiver downfield and then a block in the back on Robbinsville. Those penalties offset.
And the penalties offset. One against the Rams, one against the Black Knights. They'll repeat 3rd down. 3rd and 17 against the Black Knight defense.
Give it one more crack here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Mills scrambles. Case and Buchanan will rope him up first along with Quinn Jumper. And looks like a timeout has been called by TC Roberson. That's their final one of the half. We'll be right back, fans. Back live from under the Big Oaks. Kevin Hensley with you on behalf of GrahamStarSports.com, along with the rest of our crew helping out. A fine job with production here tonight. Mills scrambling on 4th and 16, and he'll run out of bounds under heavy pressure. It will be a turnover on downs. Got him all the way out to the 14-yard line. He thought he was running across the first down marker and not the backside of it.
And the Black Knight offense comes onto the field at their own 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Black Knights.
So the turnover, Robbinsville will have it at the 15-yard line with 2.7 left in the first half. We'll go away for a while during the break, fans. Don't you dare go away too far because we'll come back with some updates on things we want you to keep up with on behalf of the Graham Star Sports Network and, of course, the second half of play. Straight up the gut. buzzer sounds, and that will be the end of the first half. Robbinsville is going to jog to the locker room looking for some answers. And we're just about set to resume play. Third quarter of action set to begin. TC Roberson did defer to the second half, so they'll be receiving the kickoff, and it'll be big junior Isaac Collins heading out to punt the ball away. And the Rams slow to break the huddle. Glad all of you have joined us. What we hope is not our final telecast of the season for Black Knights football. We were talking about that during the break. Will the Knights get a home game in the playoffs? The way the brackets shake out sometimes, you never know what's going to happen.
Kicks the ball off to begin the second half for the Black Knights.
Ball dribbles out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And that is where things will proceed out to 35 thanks to the penalty. Knights have just looked flat in this entire ball game. The opening drive for Robbinsville lasted well over 6 minutes, but ended in an interception. Rams scored at the very, very end of the first quarter and then midway through the second. And the Knights have not shown a lot of life in between. And a huge hit. I mean a huge hit. And that will be a fumble recovery for the Black Knights.
Number 6 looks like
Bryce Adams
with the fumble recovery for the Black Knights.
has it back, and maybe that is the sign of life that Robbinsville needed to get things going here in the second half. Boy, what a lick laid out there to force the fumble. And they'll keep it right where it was at. Ball's going to be on the 35-yard line here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Hand off to Jones, and somebody missed an assignment somewhere up front because he is parked on his keister rather swiftly by Dada Boyd.
Tackle on the play by number 71. Criminal Tucker.
Loss of 2 will make it second down and 12.
On the play brings up second and 12 for the Black Knight offense.
Adams rolls out and still on his feet. He may get back to the line of scrimmage, and he did, but that's about it. Met by a conglomerate of Rams.
Yeah, really. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Black Knights.
And Adams again, and he won't get far.
Black Knights, no gain on the play, brings up 3rd and 10. Tackle on the play by number 32. Make that 4th and 10. Number 32, Trent Savert on the tackle.
4th down, 10 to go. Well, a fumble recovery leads to no yardage for Robbinsville. And on 4th and 10, they're going to go for it at the Rams 35. Why not? You got to do something to get something going here in Graham County. Adams drops back. Pass. Didn't even give Jones a chance to get into position. It'll be incomplete. And a turnover on downs. And just about 2 minutes after they got the ball back, they've coughed it up. It'll be TC Roberson starting back at the 35 for the second time in this half.
Black Knight defense comes back onto the field at the TC Roberson Ram 35-yard line. 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
I'm going to blame it on Caleb Turpin playing Rocky Top during halftime. First and 10 with 9:47 left to go, and a big hit around the left side by Tanner Hedden.
Tackle on the play by number 10, senior Tanner Hedden.
Indeed. 2-yard loss will make it second down, 12 to go. Looks like Murphy is shutting out Cherokee 27-0 at halftime. And in the third quarter, Hayesville leads Andrews 13-3. And right around the left side by Mills. Tackle by Kason Buchanan. Picks up a yard, make it 2. So they're back to the line of scrimmage as well. Well, it's a battle of wits so far on the defensive side of things to begin the second half of play here in Robbinsville. Mills is looking to fire. He's going to take off. A lot of shuffling. Penalty flag, pass complete. He's tackled. Still on his feet, though. Tackle made by Swingham. And the tackle by Bryce Adams. Flag was against the Rams. And I believe it was a hold against T.C. Roberson. And that'll back him up 10 yards from where the infraction occurred. I'm marking it off. And they're going to put it at 25. It's a repeat of third down, but now it's 3rd and 20 for T.C. Roberson. And it's once again Swingham on the carry.
Number 4 Zeb Swingham on the carry for the Rams. Tackle led by number
Isaac Collins on the stop. Boy, he's having a good night. They're calling his name out a lot. They indeed did go negative 2 yards on that possession. So the first 2 drives of the second half have resulted in negative 2 yards combined. And the punt gets to Cameron Allison, and quickly he's greeted, and quickly he is tackled. Cohen Bohannon on the stop. He'll get to the 32-yard line.
32-yard line. 1st and 10, Black Knights.
And we'll try it again here on the Grand Star Sports Network. Robbinsville's second offensive drive of the second half. No score yet from the Black Knights. They were shut out here at home last year by Raven Gap, but I would have to look back and see the last time before that the Knights were held scoreless on their own home turf. Probably a fun trivia note. Do you know, Alex? Okay, I didn't think you did. I just thought I'd ask. It's probably before you were born, honestly. And out across the 40-yard line is Quinn Jumper, his first touch of the night. 10-yard pickup, and they'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights. Hey, Jumper hadn't had a touch all night. He gets 10 yards. They've got Adams pretty well scouted. Roman Jones has been able to fight for some yardage, but other than that, it's been pretty tough pickings for Robbinsville's rush game tonight. Pitch from Adams to Adams. That's the Bryce Cooper exchange in the backfield for a loss.
Led by number 12,
and Bohannon on the stop, loss of 1 on the pitch. And that will bring up third down, or I beg your pardon, second down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 for the Black Knight offense.
Cheerleaders down on the 20-yard line, keeping the fans engaged. It's neon night. The student section is pretty well hid from us, though. They've moved away from their usual spot on the 40.
Handoff goes to number 15, senior Roman Jones.
I'll get a shot of him later on.
Tackle down for a loss. Number 51, Anthony Johnson on the tackle.
So it's a 3-yard loss. We'll bring up third down, 14 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 14 for the White Knights.
So now for the second half, there is 5 yards of offense on the field. Pass complete to Roman Jones. That'll change that number a little bit.
15, senior Roman Jones.
Thank you very much. On to the 45-yard line.
Taken down on the play by number 32.
Isaac Sims on the tackle, excuse me.
10, Black Knights.
And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Real quick reminder, we will not be live streaming tomorrow's games at Hayesville, the Cracker Bowl Championships. Hayesville will not allow us to set up shop for, I don't know, reasons. We'll go without. Pass complete to Darian Ledbetter, who fought all the way to the ground. Good to see some life out of these Black Knights here in the second half.
And the Black Knights move the ball down to the 36-yard line of the TC Roberson Rams.
Almost said
1st and 10, Black Knights.
it would be interesting to have been a fly on the wall in the locker room, but on second thought, probably not. Probably didn't want to hear that conversation. Knights held scoreless in the first half. And looking to change their fortunes here in the second half. 4:26 and counting left in the third quarter as the run goes up the middle to Quinn Jumper. Pick up a 4. We'll make it 2nd down and 6. Greg Shell on the tackle. The C is silent according to our roster. Handoff goes to Roman Jones. And just couldn't get any momentum going as he tried to find an open hole.
Roman Jones on the carry for the White Knights. Taken down for a loss, number 10, Sherrard Gilliland on the tackle.
Sherrard Gilliland on the stop. It will be a 1-yard loss.
The yard on the play brings it 3rd and 7 for the White Knights.
And it makes it 3rd down and 7 for Robbinsville at the 33-yard line. Knights have only hung around to 30 and 35 here in this third quarter. Roman Jones across the 30.
Number 15, senior Roman Jones on the carry for the Black Knights. Takes the ball down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Gain of 4.
Tackle led by number 71, Titan Terminal.
We'll make it 4th down and 3 to go.
Brings up 4th and 3 for the Black Knights. And Black Knights line up to go for it on 4th down.
And if you're Robbinsville, you have to go for it here on 4th down.
It's 4th down, football fans. Let's hear it for your team.
Boy, a conversion here would be huge. Knights have struggled all night. And they've got some life here in the third quarter. Adams rolls out on 4th and 3. It's a pass. It's complete to Darian Ledbetter. He was out of bounds.
Pass intended for number 5, senior Darian Ledbetter is out of bounds. Pass is
Tough break. The pass was complete. But Ledbetter couldn't get a tiptoe in bounds, and that's going to turn it over on downs to T.C. Roberson at the 29-yard line.
Black Knight defense comes onto the field at the 29-yard line of the T.C. Roberson Rams. Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
And the run by Swingham, he is hit out of bounds, and a penalty flag comes out at the end of the play.
Swingham on the carry for the Rams. Number 15, senior Roman Jones on the tackle for the Black Knights.
In the third quarter, still Hayesville 13, Andrews 3. Cherokee is being shut out by Murphy, 27-0.
Goes against the Rams.
And we don't have an update on the Swain County-Madison County game.
28-yard line of the T.C. Roberson Rams.
So the penalty will back them up to the 28, excuse me. Handoff goes to number 21. That's Kenari Findley.
Handoff goes to number 21, Kenari Findley for the Rams. Tackle on the play by number 52, Kazik Tisadisky, number 72, Senior Titan Tisadisky.
So the Tisadisky duo takes him down, Kazik and Titan. No gains.
Play brings up 2nd and 11 against the White Knight defense.
Second down and 11 as we're at 1:53 left to go here in the third quarter.
Quarterback number 1, Ron Mills on the
Mills on the carry.
The T.C. Roberson Rams.
Pressured out of bounds by Isaac Collins.
Number 7, Isaac Collins takes him out of bounds on the far sidelines.
Flag on the play.
Finley flag on the field.
It is a hold against T.C. Roberson. And that is crucial at this moment in time, as Robbinsville's desperately trying to get any break it can to catch up. Hard hit on the first snap of the third quarter. Forced a fumble, and for a moment it looked like the Black Knights were going to charge right down the field and cross the plane, but it was not meant to be. That is a huge holding call all the way back out to the, looks like 18-yard line.
Finley puts the Rams back at their own 18-yard line, brings up 2nd down, 2nd and 21 against.
And according to math guru Drew Ford, it's 2nd down and 21 to go. We'll take his word for it because I'm not doing the math on that at the moment.
Pitch goes around the left side, number 21, Kenari Finley.
Finley greeted rudely by Bryce Adams and Isaac Collins.
For a loss on the play.
And a loss of 1, it looks like. Pass is complete downfield to number 12, Cohen Bohannon. It is an 83-yard touchdown pass. He beats out Tucker Jones down the field. And T.C. Roberson has struck again. It's 18-0. And waiting to see what they come up with here for the extra point. What a pass downfield. Perfectly drawn up.
Robbinsville 0, T.C. Roberson 18. T.C. Roberson lines up for the 2-point conversion.
Bohannon with a great reception. Boy, he's got some wheels on him to get downfield for those passes from Mills. And Tucker Jones just could not wrap him up. Mills going for the pass, and it's intercepted.
And the 2-point conversion fails for the T.C. Roberson Rams. They do extend their lead with 34.
Thought that was Luke Lovin. I just wanted to make sure.
Robbinsville 0.
And we'll step aside here on the Gramstar Sports Network. It's 18-0 in favor of the Rams. Network, your exclusive home for Black Knight Athletics all year long and beyond. We got our basketball schedule pinned down today. We'll release that publicly early next week. And boy, is the Gramstar Network crew going to be busy this winter. Kickoff to Super Cooper Adams. Only had a couple more left to burn, and looks like he made it all the way out to the 46.
Tackled by number 23, Josiah James for the Rams. And the Black Knight offense comes onto the field. 1st and 10, Black Knights. Penalty flag on the play. Number 6, senior Bryce Adams on the quarterback keeper for the Black Knights. Tackled on the play by number 50, Greg Shell. Holding call goes against the Black Knights. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
10-yard penalty on Robbinsville's first crack at it from the 46. They'll back up now to the 36. 24 seconds left to go.
White Knights at their own 36-yard line, brings up 1st and 20.
I have a hefty fog starting to settle in here on the field. I don't think it'll be like the Fog Bowl state championship game. And how about the lateral to Roman Jones? Luke Lovin just kind of gave him a basketball pass there.
15, senior Roman Jones.
'Tis the season, I suppose.
Taken out of bounds by number 6, Jamar Garrity.
So it ends up being Bryce Adams to Luke Lovin to Roman Jones. And it's a 12-yard pickup when it's all said and done. They're back inside the chains with 8.2 left here in the third quarter. That fog looks eerie, fans. I'm not going to lie. Have to get a shot of that later, too. Cooper Adams is going to get hit for a loss in the backfield. Boy, the Knights' offensive line is just struggling to block here tonight. That is the end of the third quarter. And we'll go to a break after 3, fans. It is TC Roberson 18, Robbinsville 0. Fourth quarter underway here on the Gramstar Sports Network. 18-0 with Robbinsville trying to claw ahead here, or claw back, or get something going.
Pass intended for number 5, senior Darian Ledbetter. Pass falls incomplete.
Pass will fall incomplete to Ledbetter, and it will bring up 4th down and 10 to go.
4th and 10 for the White Knight offense. Number 7, Isaac Collins will punt the ball away for the White Knights. Back deep to return, number 4, Zeb Swingham for the Rams.
And the punt is another beaut. It is wrapped up by Benton Gibby at the 26.
The White Knight defense will come back onto the field. Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
Rams are a 4A school, and why are they here tonight in the middle of the conference schedule? Well, fans, it's very simple. A few weeks ago, of course, Western North Carolina devastated by Hurricane Helene, and that included T.C. Roberson and many of the schools in Buncombe County and the surrounding area. The season had to get kind of postponed as there was floods and widespread damage everywhere you looked, and that included the Rams. So they went from September 20th to just a couple of weeks ago getting to play a game, and have actually had to cancel a few games. So the state elected to give an extra week to the football season this year,
Brings up 2nd and 1 against the Black Knight defense.
so things could get back on track, and that gave Robbinsville a chance to pick up another home game against T.C. Roberson. Swain is hosting Madison County tonight. Next week will be Robbinsville at Swain, and that will be the regular season finale. Mills breaks free, wrapped up by Roman Jones across the 45-yard line, He'll get dropped right around the 47.
15, senior Roman Jones on the tackle for the White Knights. Black Knight defense pushed out to the Rams' 47-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
And it will be 1st and 10 now at the 47. And a big burn around the left side by number 42, it looks like, maybe? 45?
45,
Muka Simpson just blasted around the left side like he was launched out of a rocket, 53 yards. It's a timeout. Now that I can see without any obstruction.
You're watching Grand Star Sports Network.
Conversions here tonight.
Roberson, 24.
And the Knights have held them at least on the conversions. We'll be right back, fans. It is 24-0 in favor of the visiting Rams.
Hey, I'm Riley Knott, and you're watching the Grand Star Sports Network.
And we're back live as Cooper Adams
17, senior Cooper Adams
makes a decent return. Good blocking.
brings the ball back out to the Robbinsville 34-yard line.
34-yard lines where they'll set up with 10 minutes and change left to go in the ball game. Robbinsville is in quite the pickle here on the Graham Star Sports Network. It is 24-0.
35-yard line of the White Knights.
And, of course, they'll mark it up at right around the 34 and 7/8 yard line. We'll call it that. Handoff goes to Roman Jones. He'll plow across the 35.
Roman Jones on the carry for the White Knights. 23. Tackled on the play by number 23, Josiah James for the Rams.
Yeah. Like a pickup of 2. 2nd down, 8 to go.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up 2nd and 8 for the Black Knights.
Oh, very. It was about a 1 1/4 carry, and they gave him 2. Hey, the Knights will take it at this point. 9:33 and counting left to go in the ball game.
Penalty flags before the play.
And we got flags on the field.
Dead ball foul, false start against the Black Knights.
And the Knights with their 5th false start of the night. Yep.
Against us.
So the penalty will back him up to the 32. And an absolute spear on Cooper Adams. He got hit hard,
Pass complete to number 17, senior Cooper Adams.
but it's a substantial loss.
Taken down by number 10, Gerard Gilliland.
Loss of 4, it looks like, if I'm counting right. Back up to the 27-yard line. It will be 3rd down and 18 to go.
Loss of 4 on the play brings up 3rd and 18 for the Black Knights.
Pass complete to Luke Lovin.
Luke Lovin on the reception.
And he is just pushing his way across the 50. Would not be denied.
Lovin takes the ball into Ram territory. Stopped at the
Ball at the 48-yard line, gain of 35.
1st and 10, Black Knight.
First and 10.
Fumble.
Ball's loose. T.C. Roberson has got it.
And T.C. Roberson recovers the loose ball. Number 12, Cohen Bohannon.
It is Bohannon on the fumble recovery.
Do we have a new snap?
So the turnover will put TC at the 46-yard line, and the narrative just continues. Robbinsville just cannot catch a break here tonight.
Handoff goes to number 3, Tremaine Durant. Taken down by number 7, Isaac Collins for the Black Knights. Black Knight defense pushed back into their own territory. At the 46-yard line, brings up 2nd down, 2nd and 2 against the Black Knight defense. That doesn't make no sense. It didn't go out of bounds.
Did you see?
You should have been here. And you did.
You should have been here.
Gain of 8
Number 9, Sky Whiteside on the carry.
is followed by Sky Whiteside's carry. Loss of 1.
Loss of a yard on the play brings us 3rd and 3 against the Black Knight defense.
Andy was yelling at her. Yeah, it was funny. It was scared, but it was funny.
And a jostle around the right side.
Handoff goes to number 3, Tremaine Durant for the Rams. Tackle led by number 12, senior Quinn Jumper.
When Jumper on the tackle. Timeout called by the Rams. We'll take a break here on the Graham Star Sports Network.
Roman Jones, and you're watching the Graham Star Sports Network.
Number 4 is Eddie Swingham.
And on 4th and 6, the Roberson Rams punt the ball away.
And the ball's down at the Black Knight 10-yard line. Black Knight offense comes on.
Knights will jog out to the 10 and try it again.
Looks like we're marking it for 11.
We've got another 10. We're going to try it again. What we got?
Ball set at the 11 because, of course, it is 1 yard ahead of what we thought it was going to be. Seems to happen a lot.
Number 15, senior Roman Jones.
Roman Jones went ahead.
Tackle led by number 58, Edgar Gonzalez.
Edgar Gonzalez on the tackle. Pickup of 1. We'll make it 2nd down and 9. False start on Robbinsville. 5-yard penalty will make it 2nd and 14.
This ball.
Bryce Adams on the carry. Makes it all the way across the 25-yard or 20-yard line, excuse me. And that's more than enough, obviously, to move the chains. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Black Knights. Ball on the 21-yard line. 4:16 and counting left to go in the ball game. And a lot of disgusted faces tonight on the Black Knights sideline. It's been a less than ideal evening for Robbinsville football. And they got the snap off. Luke Lovin in at quarterback now as Cooper Adams is picked up and carried in reverse about 6 yards. Let's see where they marked the ball, I should say. Next week's game will be on the Maroon Devils Network on pay-per-view, and we'll keep you updated on social media about our playoff coverage of Black Knights football. We will be back with you on YouTube on Monday as Robbinsville begins the middle school basketball season just across the field from us in the gymnasium. Robbinsville will be hosting Swain County. Tip-off is at 4 p.m. And Bryce Adams back again. Long pass downfield to Isaac Collins. Pass. Interference all day long. And not a flag in the country. He held his arms and everything. And no penalty called. Boy, folks, you saw that at home. I don't have to say much.
Pass ball's incomplete.
Mercy. 3rd down, 9 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 9 for the Black Knights. Fourth quarter has been. Yeah. It was really fast up. Yeah. Fourth quarter. Now it's like it's just not one of
Roman Jones rolls out for the halfback pass. It's complete to Darian Ledbetter, who's immediately shoved out of bounds by about 3 or 4 of the Rams.
Number 5, senior Darian Ledbetter. Taken out of bounds by number 28, Ben Owen.
Ben Owen on the stop.
Nice move the ball out to the 29-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
7-yard gain. It's 4th and 2 to go for Robbinsville with 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. Very glad to have our fourth quarter sponsor in the bottom left corner of your screen. You've seen them change every quarter because they are a year-long sponsor. We have 5 on board with us. Blevins Insurance, CM Supply, Farley Contracting and Disposal, Lulays is currently on the screen, and Robbinsville Custom Molding will be on our screen when we tip off middle school basketball Monday.
Kenyon Stevens. No, he marked it back at the 30. Yep. Well, it's the right mark. His knees were way back beyond them.
So it looks like the Rams have returned to
First and 10 against the Black Knight defense.
offense. And that's pretty much going to be the death knell here tonight. New quarterback, it looks like, for the Rams. Sky Whiteside is working the backfield now. Offsides on Robbinsville. This has just been a tough game from the word go. 1st and 5 now at the 25. And a crunch in the backfield by Quinn Jumper. So that was Whiteside on the carry.
Carry for the Rams. Number 12, senior Quinn Jumper on the tackle for the Black Knights.
The sack for Quinn Jumper comes here late in the game, about 2.5 minutes left to go.
Loss of a couple yards on the play brings up 2nd and 7 against the Black Knight defense.
Very rough night here at the office. Second down and 7 to go. And the handoff got a little botched, to say the very least. And they finally got to hand it off to number 45, Mooka Simpson.
Number 45, Mooka Simpson, and number 9, Sky Whiteside on the carry for the Rams.
It's a dual carry for both players.
They were both running it 44 and 10.
Tackle made by Christian Collier and Tanner Hedden for Robbinsville. It's a loss of 1. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
It's a 3rd down against the Black Knight defense. Handoff goes to number 3, Tremaine Durant.
Tremaine Grant on the carry. Bryce Adams on the stop. Pickup of 1 yard. 4th down, 7 to go. And we're just about to the end of the line here. One final update from around the conference. Again, the Swain Madison score is not available for us here tonight. Hayesville 20, Andrews 10 in the 4th quarter. And Murphy shutting out Cherokee 35-0. That game in the 3rd quarter at the last update. And unfortunately, if you're a Black Knight, you see the score on the screen for the proceedings here tonight. Christian Collier with some heavy pressure. Mooka Simpson.
Taken down by number 44, Christian Kohler. Number 72, senior
Titan T. That's a turnover on downs. Robbinsville will have it with 30 seconds to go on the 30-yard line. No. So Robbinsville will line up for what's got to be nothing more than some charity plays here at the end. Rough showing tonight. Need a bright spot to go home to, and Darian Ledbetter tried to provide it. Good clean coverage downfield that time by the Rams. 2nd down and 10 to go as the fog continues to linger on the field.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Black Knights.
You can see it on the camera. Pitch goes into the backfield to Roman Jones,
Number 15.
and he'll get across the 35-yard line. Clock stops with 16 seconds left. Ball out to the 37-yard line. Brings up third down and 3 to go. 3 to go. And Bryce Adams will scamper out of bounds right over the 50-yard line.
Takes the ball into Ram territories to the 49-yard line.
Ball out to the 49-yard line with 9.9 seconds left to go.
White Knights.
Can I not see?
First and 10 at the 49. Adams, pass, way incomplete. He zipped it a little fast for the pursuit of Darian Ledbetter. Second down, 10 to go. 6.5 seconds left. So this game, unfortunately, will drop the Black Knights to 4-6 on the season. TC Roberson will improve to 4-3. They've got a game against the Asheville Cougars next week. Robbinsville will travel to Swain County, as we've already mentioned several times in our broadcast. Adams, on the final play of the game, is dropped for a sack in the backfield.
The final play of the game.
And that's all she wrote.
0, TC.
Corey Smith Casey on the sack, and Robbinsville has been shut out by TC tonight. Final score 24-0. And fans, we hope this isn't all for football here on Graham Star Sports this year. We appreciate all of you tuning in with us. And again, Monday we'll be back with middle school basketball action against Swain County Free on our YouTube channel. For the entire gang and crew over here to my right causing the shenanigans throughout the night, I'm Kevin Hensley, wishing all of you a great rest of your weekend. And Roberts has blistered it to left center field, and it ain't coming back. And he's still got real estate. He may go.